Hey guys, this is a replay from Stephen_XD, and he's playing as T-54 and he asked me to upload this epic game. Well, he's on Assault Siegfried Line, something I haven't played in like forever. Apparently Stephen still plays that. He spawns north, he goes straight away to this hill. From here he can just peek out, take some shots, which he just does straight away at the King Tiger. Or Tiger 1, I mean. And with his zooming out mod, he really watches what is going around, where everybody goes of the enemy. And he's gonna play this Ice Tree and T-75. Ice Tree had a shot on him, and what he does right now is really dangerous. But he uses his tracks to absorb damage. And instead of going after this Ice Tree, which a lot of players would be tempted to, he decides that he cannot go for him without risking a shot of the E75, so that was a good call. Also here again, it was riskful to go far back like that, but the Ice Tree just shot his tracks again, so he did not take any damage. It's time to go for the E75. He's still looking around, checking out where the enemy is, where his team is, and he carefully places a shot at the E75. He decides he can take another shot. With a really helpful T-54, or T-44 I mean. You can take out this E75. He could have had a shot of that E75 with the T-44 blocking him, but he was lucky to not take one. As you can see, you should not just underestimate AT-15, because they can shoot pretty fast and have a high penetration. But again, the T-44 is just in the way of Steven. And the North has pulled back. They're being pushed by Centurion 1, Target 2 and an Indian Panzer. Steven decides to help there a little bit, which is good of course, because the E75 is already dead. The AT-15 is all the way in the back, pulling back, so he couldn't spot him anymore. And instead of focusing on the King Tiger from behind, he focuses on the front, which is a good call, because those guys are 3 shots and 2 shots, and the King Tiger is almost full. But with the King Tiger pushing in and just ignoring him, he can just take out the Indian Panzer first, do a shot at the King Tiger. And now that the King Tiger has the focus on him, he can just take that one out first instead. Help from the Ice 8 was incoming, but the south has lost. They have an RT in the south. They are with 3 tanks in the north. T-32 being almost dead. Stephen being on health. And the Ice 8 almost full. But as it's assault, the enemy doesn't really need to push. Would of course be so much better if they would have. But luckily for Stephen they did not like that at least. and he took a shot at the 12T that was passing by. He could not take him out, but there is an 103 getting spotted. He's one shot, making sure he has full aim, taking him out. And now he just goes for the second one shot, the IS-2. Already at 6 kills, almost 6.7k damage. The Rheinmetall was taken out by Artie. Good thing. The tier 9 tank destroyer is in the north. Again the 12T as a one shot passes by, and that was not really smart of course. But a good thing for Steven. So there are only with 3 now, but there are also versus 3. The T-54 was in the back, camping at the C90. And the Waffenträger tier 9 was last spotted in the north. He's still in the north. And Steven decides, okay, he's full health. I'm gonna go around. I'm not gonna waste time on this Waffenträger because the AT-15 will be watching, as well as RT will be focused. So he's going around, trying to get close to this AT-15, because the Waffenträger now is in the ditch. He is pulled back. So this is a really good situation for Steven. Looking around because he doesn't know where the RT is or where exactly the AT-15 is, but he is still in the same position. RT is rolling back. He is driving down into the hill. The Waffenträger just killed the IS-8, so Steven needs to kill this AT-15 that is so close and was an easy kill. Now he has to focus this RT because before the Waffenträger is at this position. And he notices that he's being really careful, but he notices that the RT is shooting in the RT modus and trying to take another hitbox. The gun, he misses. Again, really good situational awareness. He sees the Waffenträger coming from behind. He has a bit of lucky shot there by just doing a nice fire. Now all he needs to do is circle this guy, but he has the disadvantage of having to circle up a hill. Of course you can go downhill faster, but going up really decreases your speed. And just this fight, the Waffenträger just shoots over Steven and he takes him down. 10 kills and a victory. Match detail. It was a nice, really nice game. It would have been a mastery badge, of course. That should be obvious. He scored Pool's medal with 10 kills. Also high caliber. Not so weird considering his almost 10k damage, and Top Gun of course. Looking at the team score, they survived with 2 guys, the RT and himself, and he did by far the most damage. He did even more damage than his whole team combined. And very nice 9.7k, almost 9.8k damage dealt, with a base experience of 1979, and he just squashed the enemy. He fired 40 shots, 38 were direct hits, so he missed 2, and 38 penetrations. He also received some hits with lots of potential damage, but well, you have to be lucky in order to have big matches like this. So still, he played very nice. So all credits there. He killed 10 guys, he damaged 12. Almost the whole team was damaged at least once by him. And including premium, he received 2968 experience. So really, a really nice match from Steven XD.